Here we are. Next to Eggman's bandit camp. God damn it. Nice. What the hell are you doing here? Okay. Who else? Someone sitting. Goddamn rain. Hello, Eggman. And is this all of you? I think so. Okay. Cool. Oh, our sitting dude. And of course, nice. Okay. We can go back to the innkeeper. Alright. Here he is.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I wish you were
So I was in Eggman's camp.
Damn! I'm glad you're still alive. Was it bad there?
You need not fear him any longer. He's taken care of. I brought you his hat, so you'll believe me.
Fuck's sake! That's Eggman's pilgrim hat!
He was a pilgrim.
Bollocks! He was a murderer, but that band of his caught a pilgrim. They forced him to walk around the camp until he collapsed from exhaustion. Just like that. For entertainment. Can you believe it? Then Eggman stole his hat.
Damn. Well, now it's yours.
Thanks. I'll wear it in honor of that poor, tormented fellow.
Now about holding a mass for that pilgrim. If he suffered so much on this earth, you could help him on his way to God, right?
That's a very good idea. Thanks, friend. Here's your reward. You deserved it. And may God be with you.
Thank you. Oh, nice. Not bad. So, my next goal is to move to the Gutenberg and grab this quest and this quest and this quest after, and check maybe this one. Talk to the commander. I didn't see any soldier. Where are we? Where are you, soldiers? What? I can't see any soldier. What are you talking about, game? Okay, quest glitched. I'll come back here later. Let's go this way to the monastery. I'm already was in this monastery. Very cute place. In this one or in this one? No, no, in this one. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm transposing. Probably should do this at night. Let's try in the daytime. Yeah, better do this at night. Melons. Why I can't get melons? What the hell?
better.
Yeah. Excuse me.
This crate smells like sulfur. This could be it.
Oh, this one. Nice. Nice. Excuse me, miss.
Weather. What's that?
Nothing. Nothing at all. What else? Oh, seats. Okay, I can do that. Also. Cool. You know what, as soon as I'm here, I want to check top floors. Okay. Nice. Nice. I like books. Very hard. Sure. What? Nothing useful. Sure. Okay, we can go. Now we can go. We nice. Okay, this way. Fast travel actually.
You excuse me.
Here you go, dude.
Greetings. Do you need some?
I'm back, and I've got the mysterious monastery incense. It looks like wood chips soaked in sulfur. It stinks a bit.
They were smoking barrels with this. Sulfur is the stink of hell, and this is a monastery vineyard.
Maybe there's another reason. The miners in Scallis used to say where there's sulfur, it's easier to breathe. Healthier air.
But it sticks to high hell.
So do many noble delicacies, and they're still delicious.
I suppose you're right. I'll give it a try. I hope it doesn't make my wine reek. Here's your reward. I added a bit more, as we agreed.
I almost forgot. I have the seedlings.
Ah! I'm curious what they'll grow into. You've made me doubly happy, Henry. So, here's a little something on top for you. Farewell. The taste is...
Farewell, Duke, I'm very happy.
The smell of a summer evening.
So, this way.
And the color...
Wait. Hello.
So, you finally got your way, eh, Menhard?
Yeah. It is a great feeling after all the effort. It is to a large extent your doing, Heinrich. Vielen Dank nochmal. In token of our thanks, recognition and Freundschaft, I wish to make you a gift of this Langschwert, which I received from my Meister in Frankfurt on the day I too became a Meister.
My word. Thanks a lot, Menhard. This is a great honor for me.
You have earned it. Do not lose this Schwert or bring shame on it.
You can count on me.
And that is not all. Listen well. I also agreed with Friedrich that we will do things richtig. In Kuttenberg, we will hold a great and glorious tourney every week. Offensichtlich, as I promised you, I can teach you the art of sword fighting from now on. I show you Meister technique of handling Langschwert. Then Arne show you the basic teachings of combat stance. Arne learned a lot from me and mastered also other weapons than the Langschwert. He has much to teach you too.
A tourney? That sounds good. It will be here in the city.
Genau. It will be by, if you want to, it will be
Okay.
The art of sword fighting, you say?
alles.
Or do I need more practice?
You know a lot, but do not be proud. And
Okay.
Thanks for...
gut. Möge Gott mit dir sein.
Teach fail key.
What do you think?
Alright, guys. It's time to talk to Catherine. She's right here. I did most of side quests. With all side quests, what you can see them are sort of glitched, so I doesn't bother about them. So let's talk to a beautiful lady.
Henry!
But wait,
With lady.
Dirk used to come to your place a lot too.
I'm right here.
Hey,
sweetheart.
Melody. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just about him. I got a job in an alehouse, and I must have heard all the gossip about this sinful city. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
You'll have to tell me more about the sinning part. That sounds interesting.
You youngsters are all the same. But work before pleasure. After we find Liechtenstein and free Capon, we'll see.
I'll look forward to it. But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild, even for me.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
What?
I see the owner's got a sense of humour.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's a joke. You'll find it in Hotbrink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask.
Yes.
Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noble men's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
Here it comes!
Okay. Where are we going? This way. Oh. Alright. Let me wear this one. Hello.
Easy, good horse.
Alright, we have been here before.
Whoa!
I remember this unforgettable logo. So
Careful!
let's ask around.
That doesn't mean anything. When the onions were on.
Now I talk to you.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
Who are you? And you're a people?
Well, I'm Chenyek.
Alright. But why all that horse shit about whether I'd fit in with you or not?
Look at it like this. This is a place for a certain sort of people, although folk usually think we'd...
You still haven't told me what you people are.
If you still ain't twigged, you ain't gonna find out much here. Put it like this. So-called decent folk
Avoid this here alehouse like the plague.
Okay.
I simply have to find him. And I couldn't care less whether I do it the easy way or the hard way. So don't fuck with me, or I'll have you. Along with the whole of this lousy pigsty.
You know what? If you think you're tough, go and see Goliath in the barn in the yard. He's always on the lookout for bruisers like you. And if you get through that alive, come back in.
Okay.
You don't know me, and you don't want to tell me anything. I get that. But there must be some way I can get you to trust me. I'm sure there are things I can help you with.
Course there is. But we're mainly looking for fellas what can handle them. Ever since this town got a new lord, we've had to use a bit of violence now and again.
I don't have any problem with violence.
Most times a fella tells me that, it ends badly for him. Anyways, if you want to join us and get some jobs, go across the yard to the barn. You'll find Goliath then if you get...
Okay.
Why bother with fighting? I reckon it's a waste of... It's plain as day I'm in better shape than...
You don't lack balls, I see. That's a good thing, actually. See, let's leave Goliath out of it. It'll only lead to bad blood. Wouldn't be the first. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here.
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knob end. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. He goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking den.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
What?
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other, but there's limits, innit?
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner, and then there's the big bathhouse.
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks.
I wish you, once you're done with...
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up.
So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin.
Okay.
What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
Poverty and modesty are the sole and true virtues in a Christian's life. Even the church is supposed to be poor.
Nicely put, but wrong. Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The church?
I asked who should start the reform, not who should be reformed. A reformation is the
Okay.
I knew right away that the people who meet here in the hole are a different bunch.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Now let's talk about the job. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
Alright.
Well, from what you said, I gather you're not spying for Sigismund. It's rather the other way round, huh?
We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the
like
ideals of
big part
equality
of-
and brotherhood. Our only
I
law
like
is
guilds.
the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience. But as for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
Don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equal. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it. That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
Here's to the guild.
To the Guild!
Okay. That was easy.
That reminds me. I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders, and for that red-bearded gob of his. Sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
That cabbage you said you were eating all the time?
Brilliant! Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now,
Right with you.
no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse.
Okay,
the job
okay,
isn't
okay.
to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings for once. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
All right. I'll head out.
Good luck.
Nice.
Here it is.
Any other quests?
Package, sir.
Come on.
What would you like?
I don't want to yell. Come closer. You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
Yeah.
It sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
Okay.
Well, I'll stick to what Chenyek told me. I'm not complicating.
Well,
Chenyek said you could...
all that talk about
Oh,
when
no,
it
no,
comes...
no, no.
Thank you.
I want to bring you wine. I changed my mind. Fine.
Careful.
I didn't pay attention. For you, innkeeper.
What are you here?
What's new in the city?
Nothing much.
What do you have?
Nothing much.
I hope you find what you...
Hog. That's interesting name. Wait, Hog.
Good day.
Excuse me.
Knuckles. Wait a second. I'm actually want to challenge few people for fight, including that.
At your service, sir.
Goliath or something.
Why did he start fighting?
I'm a pungy beggar with almost no teeth. What have I got to lose here?
The innkeeper said the fellas often break bones here. Aren't you scared of that?
That's a load of shit. Did he also tell you Goliath beat someone to death here?
No.
Don't worry. It was a long time ago.
Come and fight.
All right, then. Mole gets it. So, what would you...
You know...
I need...
Christ! Shit!
Kurva! I'm wounded!
That's an idea. Dude.
You can't...
Wake up. You okay, dude? Okay.
That city tournament. What an...
Such a wanker and he kicks my arse.
What do you mean, wanker? Getting your ass kicked once wasn't enough?
Just you wait. Zavish will right that smirk. Here, take...
We need strong,
Who is
brave men who
Zavish?
can take up arms, and not just the tools of their trade. These days, we need to rely on us.
Good afternoon.
I'm Henry. Chenyek took me into your group.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Hrudosh, but they call me Hog. Rat and I are the the main workforce around here.
What does that mean?
We do what Chenyek and Goliath say.
Tell me about yourself.
I used to be a guard, and I will Chenyek.
Let me guess.
Yes!
What do you think of the gift?
For us, when's it? It was good to see you, my friend.
Yeah. That's very interesting.
Could you please explain why you only fight when you're in your cup?
That's easy. When I'm sober, the booze clears my head.
Okay.
Should we fight?
I've got a bit of a dry throat.
Would you like to...
Do I know you?
Well, no, not yet. But we can...
Zarvish.
Well,
For all I care.
here's something to drink. Enjoy.
Okay.
I was pretty damn thirsty. Bottom.
Another drink for your other...
You're a fella I don't mean.
Well?
Okay.
Should we fight?
Aye! But what do you say to a bet for?
Good idea.
Suck.
Where?
I dodged
Take
that.
that!
Wow.
Hurry up! I have to take a piss.
Wow.
Watch
Jesus
and
Christ.
learn. Hurry up! I have to take a piss. What kind of shit is...
Rip his guts out!
Wow.
Hurry up! I have to take a piss. Show what you're made of.
What the hell?
Didn't see that one coming, eh? Fuck you!
Okay. He doesn't like water attacks.
Hurry up! I have to take a
Come on.
piss. Hurry up! Fuck you!
Wow.
Hurry up! I have to take a piss.
Phew. That was the hardest fight
Good day to you.
what I had. Come on, wake up. Stop chilling. That was actually a very good fight. Quite challenging.
Good fight.
Good, good. My skull's still spinning from it. Or is that from the drink? You get the whole bet, and don't drink it up right away.
Okay. Goliath.
Well,
Where is him?
Come to think of it, it's nothing new.
Standard
Careful.
Knuckles. You looks like Goliath.
It looks like Mole is pretty certain you're gonna win.
Oh, I reckon it's...
Where'd you learn to fight like that?
My father gave me ever since then.
1 second. I need to restore my health. Okay. Let's start it. Goliath.
Should we fight?
No problem. So,
Well,
now,
Why
I'm just
my
getting
block
warmed
is
up.
not
Shit.
working?
I'm just getting...
Moving, you lazy bones.
Hey, start it!
I'll
take you on.
Kick his teeth out the other side of his face!
What the hell?
You lazy bones!
Just one smack. Okay. Whew. This dude is no joke.
Well, come to your senses yet? Oh, fuck you. I'm telling you, Conrad's going to
Come
win
on.
the tournament. And I'm telling you...
You lousy bastard! I've been crushing men's bones for so long, and then this squirt comes along and... Fuck me!
You're welcome.
You know how it is. Everything has to end someday.
Yeah, fuck you. You should tell Mole about it. His head's gonna explode when he hears you beat me. Maybe I'll inherit this place then.
Who is it? His name is...
Oh.
Bloody hell, what was it? Zbigniew.
Where is this mole? In the tavern. This is mole.
What would you like?
I won all the fights.
No fucking way! Goliath isn't the undefeated champion anymore! Who'd have reckoned?
It couldn't last forever.
Anyway, the reward is yours. Here you go.
Thank you.
One for Damian, another for Zavish, the third for Goliath, and a fourth one, just for surviving.
Thanks.
By the way, if you haven't had enough fighting yet, go and look around the cemetery at St. Bartholomew at night.
The cemetery? It's a bit late for fights there, isn't it?
If you meet who I'm talking about, you'll be glad if you don't end up staying there.
What the hell?
What's new in this?
Nothing, mutt.
Okay. Over here. Alright. You know what? Let's go.
Careful.
Let's go. I need to restore my health first. Alright, here.
Whoa! Whoa!
Open up. Hey.
I think I heard about you in a fight club.
Really? About me? What did they tell you? And who, pray tell, are you?
Well, first things first, I'm Henry. From Scallops.
František is my name.
They told me I'd find the strongest competitor here. If it's not you, then I must be looking for some ghost.
I know this place like the back of my hand, and I've never seen a spook here. So I reckon you really are looking for me.
How does a city gravedigger like you become the best fighter in the area?
From necessity. The cemetery looks like a quiet place, but at night it can get pretty lively.
So I wasn't far from the truth with those ghosts.
I take good care of the cemetery, so the deceased rest in peace and wouldn't even think of haunting anyone. But I'm always chasing out drunkards and young couples who disturb the peace and quiet here. Mine and all those under the ground.
Do you still go and fight people just for fun once in a while?
I used to do it all the time. I went to the tavern after work and picked a fight with whoever crossed my path. I've even spent a few nights under lock and key when I overdid it.
That sounds like quite a wild youth.
Water under the bridge. I've turned a new leaf. I'm even on the bailiff's good side nowadays. That's because I can handle guarding this place all on my own.
I challenge you to a fight. Man to man.
Now, in broad daylight. Come at night.
Okay. night then. Oh, here he is. Let's fight.
I'll challenge. Then you should.
All right.
First of all, fight like a man. You stick your nose outside the cemetery wall if you've had.
Do you expect this?
No. And be so kind and try not to stomp around here too much.
All right.
We'll go over there.
You're supposed to be the toughest fighter. What the hell, dude? Okay, you hit me at least once. That's nice. Dude. Don't die. I know you're old, but don't die on me. Are you good?
There. That's that. God's wound. Oh, I haven't got a beating like that since I buried my pa.
That was just a warm-up. I went easy on you.
You youngsters these days. You'll bend over backwards just to prove you're better than everyone else. But believe me, we're all equal in the grave. And I know all about that. Well, you beat me fair and square, I admit it. Perhaps God sent you to me as a sign I should take it easy in my old age.
Well, it's true someone sent me here. But it wasn't God.
But with a successor like you, I don't really mind. So you won't think I'm a monster. I'd like to give you something as a reward. I don't have much, but I could teach you something. What do you say?
I'd like to learn something new.
I can show you how to deal with small repairs, or tell you how to sneak up on someone so quietly they only notice you once you're tickling them with the whip.
Alright. What else?
What can you teach?
I don't know.
What sort of...
Here in the grave, and some I can...
Well,
not right.
I'd like to learn...
Not right.
Okay, nothing else. Okay, let's go on. I'm actually going to do this quest. It's Stealthy quest. So let's go this way.